Welcome back, students. In this lecture, we are going to talk about introduction to project management and project planning. Let's get started. When I say projects, what do you think about? Which projects come to your mind? Well, if you are like me, you might think of personal projects like your research project or software development project that you are engaged in. But these days, a lot of us also think about new product development projects. So, let's have a look at a few examples. Maybe we think about the development of a new airplane, like the Airbus 380, or the development of the new car, like the Tesla. A project might be thinking about a drug development project or vaccination development. Or maybe the development of a new personal device like the iPhone. We might also think about a project that has to do with putting up a website or a service online, like healthcare.gov. But some of us might also be thinking about mega projects, like construction projects, landmarks that we think about and visit so readily. For instance, the Sydney Opera House or Berlin House Museum. We might also think about recent projects like Berlin New Airport Building. But there is a different type of project that some of us might be thinking about. How about concert events or festivals? For instance, organizing something as complicated as FIFA World Cup or Olympic Games, or maybe shooting a film. Organizing a festival for thousands and thousands of moviegoers to come and see something like the Cannes Film Festival in pre corona times. That's also a project. And finally, another example might be the production of a Broadway show or concert of a pop group. Those are great examples of projects. They are very different in nature: personal projects, new product development projects, mega projects, construction projects, or events and performances. So, what do they all have in common, and why are they all considered to be projects? So, let's talk about some definite project features. Well, projects all have a specific and unique aim, which is a product or service that they are going to develop. They are also temporally in nature. That means that they have a specific start and a date and an end date. Projects have a temporary organization, temporary group of individuals who are engaged in that activity associated with that specific project. For example, I can give example from my remote sensing projects. We have a project looking at the biodiversity mapping with remote sensing methods in one site in Germany. This project lasts for 3 years. We have a definite aim of this project, hypothesis, methods, time plan. We have also a definite number of people and researchers and students who come and engage in this project. So this activity is going to be limited only for 3 years' time. Projects require multidisciplinary coordination, individuals with different set of expertise from different locations, all coming together for the purpose of that specific project. They are also constrained by time, cost, and resources. So let's have a look on some definitions of what a project is. This will help us think about how do we plan projects, how do we execute projects, and what is a goal in project management. Here is one example of a definition which is widely used in project management society and community and is proposed by the Harvard Business Review. The Harvard Business Review talks about a unique set of activities meant to produce a defined outcome within an established time frame using specific allocation of resources. So Now you may think, okay, what is not a project? And I think it's quite important to talk about for you to understand better the difference between project and other type of activities. So here is a few examples what we might want to think about which are not actually projects. The manufacturing process of a new car or of some type of clothing item is not a project. Those are routine ongoing operations. The routine processing of certain applications, such as insurance applications or job applications, are not projects. They are not temporary and they do not have a unique set of individuals that come together for the purpose of that specific project. What does it matter that we clarify what is a project and what is not a project? There are several reasons why it's important. First, if we define a project properly, then we can find the correct tools to use when we plan and execute projects. In addition, projects and processes they might have different objectives. And therefore, we are going to measure their success on different criteria. Finally, all the projects have the feature that they are supposedly unique. They have certain traits that come with being unique and being temporary. And we can cater for those and we can plan accordingly. So, in this video, we saw what common features all projects have, what project is, so we define the project, we have identified what is project and what is not project, and why it is important to distinguish between projects and not projects.